watching. Hello. Plymouth, how you doing? Well, I got the bag 4 yesterday on this, so this is what I have done already. So I got that to move, kind of, and then the engine block to move. So, hooray. Like I said, let's start bag 4. Let's see. Like and sub for a what? You misspelled cookie there. Lord. Such kind words. Get more of what I'm doing in here. The older version of the RT. Oh, I didn't know they made one already. Was it Technic 2? Well, hello to the a lot of people watching me. Holy hell. Hello. Second one. Where'd the other one go? Said no Lego builder ever. Lego Bionicle. Do you want to tell me where the other pieces of this? There. Welcome into my stream if you're watching. Holy crap. I'm building the Lego Technic Dodge RT. Got this far on it so far, up to bag 4, which I'm starting now. It just sits like that. Look up. I think I'll just believe you on that. I'm good. Watching, hello. If you're new in here, I built Legos. I'm also a truck driver, hence the name Wolverine State Trucker. Feel free to comment if you're not Plymouth here, other than Plymouth, I mean. So let me explain this. Oh, so somebody totally out of their mind. It was a short horror film. I guess so. Alright, got the back put on there. Plymouth, what new Lego sets have you gotten here lately? If you tuned in, hello. I'm building Dom's Charger from Fast and the Furious here. Okay, now for the fun part. CT Darth, welcome in. Speaking of Darth, I bought you yesterday. Thing. So I got Dom's Charger, Vader, and Snoopy. Give me 1 second. I can show you what else I got here. One second. Riverfront, how you doing? I'm in Massachusetts right now, so oops, misspoke. Or did I? Also, I got the only minifig out of the new series I'm buying, so I got the T-Rex, which is pretty goddamn cool. But yeah, bought Snoopy too. Well, Riverfront, so far I have this of Dom's Charger. I'm on bag 4. Yeah, poor Detroit. You see about Larkin? Well, if you like beards, subscribe. That's how you can help me. But yeah, no. But if you meant poor Boston, poor Detroit. Dylan Larkin wants to leave. The Tigers suck. And we haven't seen what the Lions want to do this year. So here's the drive shaft. Zeno, how you doing? Welcome to my stream. Zeno, how you doing? Welcome in for the first time or welcome back. If you're new here, please subscribe. Alright, we got that done. Let's hope it holds up. Is there a sub in? What? I think you have to go out of my channel to sub, I think. I don't know how it really works. Hello to the 14 people. I'm making Dom's Charger from Fast and the Furious to go with the other Fast and Furious Technicar I have. Maybe a hockey stick? Yeah. Well, yeah, the last 2 weeks Riverfront have just been disappointing with Claude Lemieux dying, Kyle Busch dying, Dylan Lark basically dying, you know, because he's probably public enemy number 1. My favorite car is a Shelby Cobra. Like the one I built on my live stream when I was home. McLaren. Those are fast. I was getting passed by Ferraris yesterday. I don't know if are there World Cup games going on by Boston or anywhere? 'Cause I seen a crap ton of them yesterday. Corvettes, all sorts of ones. Everybody give this guy a thumbs up. Thumbs up and a subscribe. I'm trying to hit 2,000, but it's just taking forever. I've had, the last 2 weeks have been utter effing hell driving on the road. I had some idiot, story time here. I had some idiot west of Nashville at exit 188 on I-40 in a white King Ranch truck with a retired Navy plate on the front. Basically, I got off the exit to make a left. Oh, well, thank you. I made my left after a minute or two of waiting patiently because there's no street light. I made my left, and this guy must have thought I killed him or something. Almost did. Because he went onto oncoming traffic lanes, got in front of my semi truck, and brake checked us, which we have cameras. Then he got on the right side of us, and I had to slam on my brakes or my trailer would have taken out his tiny little King Ranch truck. And then he was already on his phone talking, calling my company, or calling the police. Well, I took it a step further, and I called the police after turning into the truck stop. I think when he seen that I was calling the police, he booked it. Well, the cop got there, I told him the story, and he goes, "Did you get the plate number?" I'm like, "I did, but I was probably too hysterically upset, pissed off, calling 911. So then he goes, "Don't worry, there's license plate readers at the corner down there." I'm like, "Thank God." So, if you're just west of Nashville on I-40 and you see a white King Ranch truck with a U.S. Navy retired plate on the front of it, look out for him. He's an old boomer that is he has what is it called, tiny dick syndrome. That's why he drives a King Ranch, more than likely. You know, it's either that or the PTSD from war, just, you know. So yeah, exit 188 I-40 west of Nashville, or just before Nashville if you're going the other way. Look out. And also, even if somebody would have pulled out in front of him, it doesn't give you a right to go in front of somebody on oncoming traffic lanes and then slamming on your brakes in front of a semi. Because let me tell you, I'm getting sick and tired of it. I've had enough. Yeah, I'm not saying for anybody in here, but y'all in cars need to learn how to drive around those semis. It can go both ways, but hot damn, I'm at my wit's end, man. What's snapping? What's snapping? I mean, I'm snapping bricks. Where'd it go? Oh, it's already on there. Well, yeah. So, I've just had a week or two, to be flat out honest. And then driving in Tennessee, if there's a little bit of fog, you can slow down, yes. But you don't need to go 30 miles an hour on I-40 in a little bit of fog. And then when a semi goes to go around you, you speed up. That's what not to do. Yeah, King Ranch a-hole, yes. One of the biggest I've ever seen. What's up? But I have been looking for the Toy Story alien Lego, and nobody has it. Not even freaking Lego, which is very disappointing. Read from What the Heck of the Good Word. Yeah, I heard about it. They supposedly gave the money back to the guy, but not all of it. That's just horrendous. Even the part where that one YouTuber decided to take action and they filed a what is it? A stalking charge against him, which I don't get. I don't know why the cops were protecting bricks and minifigs when they stole somebody's whole collection. I don't get that. Hang on here. I-40, yes, Interstate 40. That runs from all the way from California to North Carolina. That's how massive that is. Just like I-10, I-90 goes from Washington State all the way over to here. It's one of the biggest highways and interstates. And for whatever reason, each state likes to keep their part a little more crappier. Zeno, welcome back. Wait a minute. Shit. God damn it. I gotta flip these around. Can I be your friend? I mean, you could subscribe to me and we can talk on here. What? Why? What happened? What up, Ethan? How you doing? No, I do not, Zeno. Plymouth, hello. Anybody else watch NHL finals last night? That game was crazy. Also sucked for the way the Hurricanes lost. As a Detroit Red Wing fan, there's really nothing to cheer about with them. Type in amen in the chat if you believe that. What is your country? America. America. Is that a Smosh reference? Mac 2, Detroit. Let's play Legos Brothers. I'll be home at the end of the month for 2 days, and then my wife and I are going to Gatlinburg, or one of the towns down there. Let me see your fact. What? This is not one of them sites, Zeno. What the hell do you mean? That'll make more sense. Hold on. Let me see your tattoo. Well, that's my Spider-Man tattoo. This is my first tattoo. What up, King of Chemistry? That's my Red Wing tattoo. And that's my grandfather's fire chief badge. Thank you, Zeno. So thank you. This one's based on Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man suit. Ethan, I'm doing fine. I got to go to Lego, as you seen yesterday. Spider-Man one. Thank you, Zeno. I got it back in 2023. It got infected, and then I had to go back in March 24 to get it redone. I got it to cover up a scar I have from my thumb to my finger. I don't know if you can see the scar right there, but the tattoo hurt worse than 64 stitches. And 13 pieces of glass being dug out of my arm. It hurt more than that. Yeah. When you tend to hit glass, it wins every time. Look at, yeah. I'm not a smart man. I am a man who was not that smart. How was work? Ethan, these last 2 weeks have been the most stressful in 10 goddamn years. Alright, let's add this to the rest of it. Zeno, thank you very much. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers, so... I can't wait to hang out. I have a beer. Alright. Should there not be something there holding that in other than that? Okay, huh. Well, I'm at 1930 something, so... That makes sense now. I'll probably be playing my PlayStation later. I have it, and I have a 40-inch freaking TV right here, so on the front porch. It actually sounds like a decent time just to fucking relax, to be flat out honest. Where did you say in Michigan you're from, River? I am 32. Despite my beard making me look a lot older. Well, same here. Wow, same issue. Alright, so that right here controls that. Also, if you're over here in the New England area, they have these at Targets. I don't know if they're at any other Target, but these are delicious. So, they're protein soda, caffeine, pineapple sunrise, 0 sugar, 200 milligrams of caffeine. Detroit. Yeah, so how do you feel about Dylan Larkin, River? What's your thought process on that? Because right now I'm more pissed off than a Catholic priest that doesn't get his way. That's the only thing I can think of. Don't hate me. Well, why do you look sad? I am just tired, and like I said, these last 2 weeks have taken a lot out of me in my 10 years of driving truck. And this, we had last weekend off too, but we do a lot during the week. As far as driving and whatnot, you know, we drive all throughout America. And sometimes it's just a lot to freaking to handle. You know, life gets to you. And it's just sad. Ethan, you're welcome. I'm sorry I can't do more. Half of the other one I was sleeping when you did the other one, so I ain't ignoring you. I was sleeping. I work odd hours. There's a lot of teams. I'm really pissed off forever. That's just a good joke I make. Oh shit. See, that's what I get. I make fun and my pieces fall apart. Cheese the bacon, hello. But feel happy when you're free again. We go back to work tomorrow, so but no, I'm pissed off at Larkin. Their Riverfront are saying right now. They're saying, shh, don't tell anybody. That's what they're saying, Riverfront. If you pray, it'll all go away. Riverfront, that's probably what they're saying too. Anything new happen? Somehow I'm not in jail from just freaking the F out on people. But cheese the bacon. I won Bulbasaur at a claw machine at the mall. I also got Dom's charger. I got the Peanuts thing right here. And I got Darth Vader mini figure. And I got these posters from Lego. So. But yeah. So, both the Snoopy and both. So, yeah. Yes, it is Riverfront. All good, Ethan. I'm sitting here listening. Yeah, I just want, for one, the Red Wing shit with Larkin. Steve Yzerman made a team around you, and you want to leave. You know, I'm pretty sure when Yzerman got drafted to the Red Wings, you know, there's many seasons that he probably thought about possibly wanting to leave the Red Wings, but he never did. And eventually, 20 years ago, today, they won the Cup for the first time in 40 years. You know, Larkin acts like he's perfect, and the fact is, the dude went out, played the Olympics, played his ass off in that, but, you know, came back and just took a major dookie on the Red Wings and us fans. And honestly, might just give away all my Dylan Larkin crap. Yeah. Yeah. We were in Queens the other day delivering. I have photos of like Statue of Liberty and all that too, so, and a video I didn't post, so I'm gonna post that. But yeah, we were right next to Manhattan and all that. Seriously, Bacon? I can't tell you where I went, but it was near JFK. Which is under construction right now. And so let me ask you this. I can't tell you where I went, but when you're going south on the 687 and that construction has the road split, we didn't know where we were going. If my wife would have stayed right, we would have went into JFK with a full semi. And we stayed left, thankfully. Oh. Steve, man. Yeah, Steve, I don't know. I personally think that the Yzer plan has just failed. You know? Yeah, dude, they're getting done with it, but they need to put road signs up, Riverfront, or cheese the bacon. Yeah. Making sure I do all this right, because Technic gives no F's when you screw up. But yeah, honestly, I'm Riverfront. I think the Mimic, welcome back. Yeah, at least they put signs. No, they, dude, geez. The way we had to go, there was no signs. If my wife didn't make the circle loop, we would have probably went through JFK. You know? But honestly, Riverfront, oh shit, that's cool. Honestly, Riverfront, I might sell all my Dylan Larkin crap. If he's serious about leaving, I have his Funko Pop signed. I have so much shit of his. And, you know, like, it pisses me off so goddamn bad. I'm like the rest of the fan base. I'm just so sick of it. My mom wanted to go to Long Island City, and she made a lot of wrong turns because, yeah. So, geez, when we go to Long Island or anywhere in that area, my wife and I both get an extra $100 because of the headache. Riverfront, where have you been? You got that. Mimic, no, I have not been to Mexico, but I've been to Los Angeles, and if you've been to Los Angeles, you've been to Mexico. All right. All right. I am, my wife don't know nothing. Okay. So you turn that, it does that. Yeah. I'm almost on bag 5, y'all. There's 12 bags total. Where? I have a Lego set with 250, but basically, what set is that? Mecha. Oh. There's nothing holding that in, like. Yeah, there's nothing holding that in. I was in France one time. We went to the Lego store. Something went up by 15. Yep. Tommy Bricks, how you doing? Welcome to my stream. Thank you for tuning in. I'm building Don's charger from Fast and the Furious. I'm about to start bag 5 here. Just double checking everything. Oh, okay, Riverfront. Adios. I'm an idiot. Mimic, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Are you in a different room? Yeah, so we're at our yard in Massachusetts. They have like a bunk room in here, so all that big old TV, beds, all that. So nobody else is here at the yard, so I get it. My wife is staying in the truck, which is always good for us to have some time apart. have a plane set, and you can push like a side thing. Awesome, bacon. Have some trucks. Well, I have a Ford Edge. I don't know what I could do with that. Right. Nice fire. God damn it. 35 because I have a clarinet class for now. All good, bacon. Make Squidward proud. I will contact you through email. Okay. Everyone says the clarinet is Squidward's cousin. Squilliam, I believe. You can drive. Awesome. That's funny. Come on. Yeah, I mean, this whole thing, the whole engine block moves. Like, that ain't the engine block, but when you twist this in the back, that moves. And then when you do the bottom, the engine moves. And the chain in the front on my thumb. Oh, why is it so warm in this bitch? Boulder. What? What? Are you drinking, Riverfront? What the hell? Has anybody bought any new Pokemon cards from Chaos Rising? And if you have you got anything good? I haven't got all that great ones. It's like a real life card that works. Yeah. Front is high right now. Yeah, possibly. Paid like $40. And there's a lot of people that will have you build them Legos and then they just buy them. But here's the shocks. Legit springs on here. Alright, there. Legos in front. Those will lock into place, so that's what's going to connect these eventually. Okay. Yeah, I'm finally going to be connecting this bottom piece. Two of these. Seen springs, yeah, Dodge Charger, yes. Dodge Challenger. Yeah, the Charger. I have the Nissan GTR one, so it only made sense for me to buy this one. That's nice. Awesome. Everything is frustrating when you're a part of a team. Is that how that song goes? Has anybody went, I'm always drinking, have a Fireball or a pickleback for me? Do mini vlogs. I mean, I do mini videos. King of Chemistry, I try to do videos when I can. Lately, it just feels impossible lately. We've had, in the last 2 weeks, we've had a headlight housing I had to replace, a brake chamber, a inverter, and a 4-inch bolt in our tire. Now, luckily, I drive for a company and they take care of all that. I only save certain boxes. Oh, you have certain ones. Okay. Well, shit. I have money at times. I might be able to buy them from you. Any Lego set in the world, the Eiffel Tower, if they would do a Statue of Liberty like that, I would definitely buy it. Just because, one, I'm not French, I'm American, and, you know, I don't really like the Eiffel Tower. Alright, now that is in place, so yay. Yep, is insane. Only have a mini one of the, yeah. And I don't know, I really don't, I don't like that one. What do you mean? Yeah, it's not too small, but it's just not big enough for me to care to do it. You got out of the Henry Ford Hospital? I just got a little Henry. Gotta take care of. Okay, Riverfront, you are confusing the absolute shit out of me. That hurt. I think he said he's drinking. Alright. 4 of these oddly shaped pieces. Alright, making the floor outline, I do believe, here. Oh, yeah, this thing is awesome. Favorite set, bacon. It's a 2008 Death Star my wife bought me for Christmas. I've wanted that thing since I was a kid in 2008. I did that one. I'm like, well, you were there, I believe, Bacon. I built that a few months ago. sorry you're drunk. No, no, sorry. It sounds like you're having a great time, dude. I wish I could be drunk. Shit. Yeah. Ow. Okay, Riverfront. Didn't need to know that there, bud. This is YouTube. Does it look like Instagram? This is not that kind of YouTube channel. Sweet God. Also, anybody else see that Donkey Kong 64 is now on the Switch Online? It's just too far, I think so. Giant Lego statue? Was it a Lego cruise? Alright, got that. I was in the hospital 3 months ago, bro. Oh, 43 months. That's just less than 2 years. Nice. arcade, you could get a present, a Pokemon booster, or a yeah. Probably spent an arm and a leg for it in that arcade. Alright, got that on there now. Starting to look like a freaking car. Cool my book. What? Eight packs. Oh, cool. My favorite place I've been to, just as a state, probably Montana. But favorite place is I've been in the Freedom Tower, and I would love to go to the museum, the 9/11 museum, Bacon. But cheeseburger blue. What? Yeah, the day I went into the Freedom Tower was March 13th, Friday the 13th, the day before COVID shut down everything, Bacon. They had the memorial closed and everything else, but the Freedom Tower was open. And then we all know what happened after that day. The Democrats shut down the world. Friday the 13th is my lucky day. To be flat out honest. Come on, turn cheeseburger. Oh, cheese the bacon. Screw it. I will. Cheese the bacon. You've been here long enough. There you go. I didn't know what you meant there, River. What is that even hooked to? Wait to turn. The age to drink. Always be careful, bacon. What is this step, dude? Jesus. Alright. Got that side panel on. Now build the other one. Oh, your family. What up, Ethan? Welcome back. But Bacon, I've actually been to the Times Square Dave & Buster's. I've rode the subway, which I've learned to hold on to the goddamn hand thing. And I've been to the Lego store at Rockefeller Center. That's where I bought the Millennium Falcon from. Frame, yeah. It's all, I'm done with the frame, I believe. Yeah. I mean, New York probably does that a lot too, to be honest. Yeah, I'm good, Ethan. Hurry. You recognize people? Yeah, right? Alright, got both of those on there. Whew, sorry. I might still be on when you're done. Meredith, how you doing? Welcome to my live stream. I'm making Dominic Toretto's charger from Fast and the Furious. Although you can't see it at the current moment. I'm making what I think is the seat. Or the middle finger. Thank you for Meredith. Welcome to Detroit. Riverfront, what in the hell is it that you're drinking? Because it sounds pretty good. Nathan, thank you. Alright, I made the chair. Alright, got the chair in there. Right there. Moving on to bag 6. Halfway done. After this bag. Yeah, I'm good, Ethan. I'm gonna go grab one of my other Diet Pepsis here, so hang on, y'all. Alright, I'm back. Daniels, that sounds incredible. What? So smooth. That new Centennial whiskey the Red Wings were promoting, I have 2 of them signed by Darren McCarty. I haven't opened them yet. Vreeland Market has them. Down on Vreeland and Allen. I'll try to stream a game later. I do want to play Batman on this big giant screen, so. See you there. Watch you before. Well, yeah, Meredith, just earlier. Thank you for coming back. If you like my content here, subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. And things that are free these days are pretty good. Separate day like a month ago. Oh, well, if you subscribe to me and hit that bell, you'll know when I go live, no matter what it's for or when I post a video. Oh. Thank you, Meredith. Whew, hot damn. Yeah, I am. I do enjoy this build. Um, I like the Technic ones that move and whatnot, so very enjoyable. What is your favorite set in Lego to do, Meredith? I'm saying that. Yeah, Meredith. There's a ton of Star Wars. Technical, yeah. I mean, I got the Darth Vader minifigure, the one that's like a foot tall. So I have that and Snoopy in that bag I bought yesterday. Yeah. Is that ATT Artemis? I I like that one. That one's awesome, Pepper. I don't know. I've learned a long time ago to do what you like, and I just stick to Star Wars and what I like, to be honest. Also, what is the ATTE? The Addy? Is that from like the newer ones? Ethan, thank you. Tactical. All that, okay. And then must be something from the newer ones. Alright. Put this on here without screwing it up. Alright. Getting the hood on, or top of it. Alright. Got that secured. Ooh, not darn. Finish room now. Awesome, Ethan. What up, Robert? How you doing today? How are you and your tennis balls doing? That felt good, right on my knee. I'm on bag 6 of 12 of Dominic Toretto's charger. I think after I finish this bag, I'm going to take a break, and then I'll be back on to do a lot more. Yes, Dominic Toretto's. The one from Fast and the Furious. Yeah, I bought it. I bought the Lego upscale minifigure of Darth Vader yesterday, and the Snoopy, the Peanuts Snoopy doghouse. Lego Idea 76. Build this man. Well, with caffeine, anything is possible. You have to remember that. You do? I bet it's hot there. How long was the longest build? The Titanic was 9,000 pieces. It took me 5 days, but the UCS Millennium Falcon was 7,000 pieces, and it took me 6 days. And the 2008 Death Star took me 6. Yeah, so. Where I am too. The South? Anywhere in the South? I don't know if y'all can tell by my physique. I'm not made for heat. See you soon, mate. You as well, Robert. No, Cleveland, Ohio. Oh God, I am so sorry. At least you're close to Cedar Point. So do we. The Tigers suck right now. The Red Wings suck right now. I don't know how mentally I'm keeping it together being a Detroit sports fan, other than the Pistons and the hope for the Lions. I'm more inclined to believe that this heifer's real than believing in my sports teams. For my clarinet teacher. They're doing fine, Ethan. Talking. Well, thank you, Bacon. Cedar Point on Friday. Yeah, depending on the weather. I love roller coasters. I don't mind heights. I have a fear of falling and getting stuck on a roller coaster. It only takes me an hour and a half to get to Cedar Point if I take the 2 in Ohio. There was one day I rode the dragster 7 times before they changed it over. I haven't been on the new one yet, but I haven't been to Cedar Point in a long, awful time. But there's a YouTuber I watch, Arcade Matt. He likes to go there for the arcade a lot, and they have a lot of old arcade games in there, which are pretty damn cool. But yeah, I love the rides. God, man, my favorite is probably the dragster, to be honest. I'm glad they replaced the mean streak with the track they have, because good God, I know what was going to kill me first, my fat or the mean streak. Before they changed it to Steel Vengeance. Can you play? I will, Ethan, I will later. I haven't done one of these live streams in a long while, so. Two. My husband almost made me. Friend on top of it. Yeah, I would love to go back at some point. How much are tickets nowadays to go? Maybe you could live stream there. You know, I would like to, yeah. There's a YouTube couple named Cedar Couple that Arcade Matt knows, that they play a lot of games there. They're 50, okay. Brother, what up? Here's the charger so far. But the whole engine block moved on Friday. Yeah, they didn't that bad. Usually I buy the speed passes or whatever. Just because it's sometimes worth it. Yeah, bacon. Alright, I got that connected there. Bag 7. Hey, Ethan, thank you. Oh, man. Yeah. We have, oh, yeah. Well, that helps having the season pass, too. I remember when I was a kid, my whole family went to Halloween weekends. And I don't like scary shit, Meredith. And they had the big giant skull with red eyes right where you go under the Millennium at. Let's just say my uncle had to pry me off the fence because I was too scared to go under the goddamn thing. They went on those, yeah. So in 8th grade, my dad and I went on my 8th grade trip, and we got in line for the Millennium. There was some guy dancing in line. The Millennium broke down. We got out of line. Went on some other stuff and came back. The same guy was dancing in line. The Millennium broke down again. We got out of line to ride some other stuff. We came back. Same guy dancing in line. The Millennium broke down again. We got out and left. What the hell? Did you see the guy, Meredith? Did you see the guy who was banned from Cedar Point and all Six Flags parks for eating chicken nuggets on the Millennium the other day? No, yeah. Look it up. He got banned for life from Six Flags in Cedar Point because he was eating chicken nuggets on the Millennium. Cheese the Bacon. Do the Knicks play tonight? Oh, shit. Well, Masters of the Universe. Oh, yeah, you're going to the movies to see that, brother? What do you think movies mean this, brother? I already knew you. That's what you were doing. You gonna also go see Scary Movie or Scream or Scary Movie 6 for a movie? Oh God. Allegedly, we'll say on YouTube. It's trash. I know. I can't wait to see. I would like to see that and the new Jackass movie and the 26th coming out. Super trash, not even funny. A bunch of gay jokes and dry ass movie. And not Jackass. I always love them movies. The shit they do is gross to each other, brother, but it's hilarious. Last one was trash. I don't think so. That last Jackass Forever was fucking hilarious, dude. On another note, brother, how's all your cats? I gotta open this door. Good. Ethan, hello. Hang on, y'all. I know. Get some fresh air in here. Pangu, hello. Buy that Porsche. Make it a white Batmobile. I will if I can. Pangu, I am on bag 7 of 12 of Dom's Charger for a car. At the end of this live, you will have a car. But yeah, Pangu, this whole thing moves. Also, Pangu, you haven't seen yet. I got Bulbasaur. I went for something else and got Peanuts thing there. And one I've been looking for. Ow. But more. Why, Pangu? I mean, I can understand why, but keeps messing up my videos. Well, like taking them down or what do you know? I need to figure it out. Yeah. When I upload it, it freezes and the word won't show up. Maybe that's some type of setting you have to look at, like on your computer on YouTube, on YouTube's computer, like on your laptop or computer. That's what I had to do to finally be able to read comments again on here. I mean, it could be your Wi-Fi, your internet, or something not working. So, I don't know. Try and make sure you set it for the right time you want it to release at. I don't know. What up, Leo? Welcome back. These live streams, what? Oh yeah, there's stickers. Hooray! I have to make 2 more of these? Why not just tell me at the time to make fucking 4 of them and I could be done with it? Yeah, it's been somewhat of a day. I scroll down automatically and wish I could unsee things. Okay. Leo, I am making Dominic Toretto's Charger from Fast and the Furious. Right there. But I'm on bag 7 of 12. It's 1,500 and some pieces, but everything actually does move in here. Somewhat. But the engine does move. So you ever built my 2008 Death Star? That's actually on my channel, Leo. I built that on a couple live streams. Caught it. Oh wow, that's a big set, Leo. Congrats. You'll have fun putting that thing together. Ooh, I mean, lost all my money because of that. You have a lot of money, and it's gone. That's what the card said at Lego yesterday. Well, my whole purchase cost $377. Oh, that. Oh, okay. Just got my 30th Death Star with my money. Okay. Hungry, I bought the Kevin Rex helmet because I seen cool. I seen that new helmet, the new helmet, Star Wars helmet they made, the snow one or whatever. I forgot they were releasing that one. Tomorrow, Ethan, like I said earlier. Let's see. Yeah, they do. Not the smart ones coming out, but I can't wait to get the Premier Bag poly ball, the Premier Ball poly bag. I'm gonna lie. I have to see them first. Oh, I didn't even see that was one of them. I'll have to look on their website here. Ethan, thank you. Most big, the Titanic. It's 9,090 pieces. Yeah. Speaking of Titanic, are they making a second one? It's Dirty. Hang on. It's Dom's Charger from Fast and the Furious. I'm on bag 7 of 12. The one once killed the Titanic in Minecraft. Jesus. I have to look at that on the internet. How long did it take him to do that, Pongu? Ow. That's crazy. Let me... Yeah, my last LEGO live stream was from inside of my truck. We're just at our company's yard, and they have a bunk room in here, so... With a nice sized TV, I'm watching The Office on especially the Michael Scott Paper Company episodes, which are hilarious. Ruh-roh. I have this thing backwards or what? What I didn't do right here. Jackson movie a couple days ago. Movie I've seen in a while. Oh, good lord. It's the best movie you've seen in a while, Pongo, because they stopped it at a certain point of his life. What in the hell? Yeah, I'm aware of that. I got it. Backroom movie. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, got the back on there. Finally. I haven't seen it, but I heard the Mando. Yeah, that's what I heard. It's disappointing. God. Not peak. But yeah, I can't wait to see the Jackass 5 movie. Can't wait. These movies can be equally hilarious and gross. And it's so peak. Try watching it on VCR. There's 2 tapes. Leo, I don't want to give you any spoilers, but I don't think they make it. Not everybody. My sister is a YouTuber and she is live streaming and she's playing. Yeah, so I didn't know they made whatever game that is, so cool. Thoughts on the Depression Gray? I don't know if I've seen it, but apparently it's depressed. First, like a little guy. Oh, okay. Let's see, where did these 2 pieces go? In their mods for it? Okay. Alright. 14 of these. Hooray! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. But Leo, what is your favorite theme of Legos to build? If you haven't said it already. Ethan, Spider-Man. What, Spider-Man there, Ethan? Mother God, that hurt. Ow! Whew, that hurt. But if you tune into my stream, I'm making Dominic Toretto's Dodge Charger RT. You're about to, yeah, Pongo. That's awful. It's awful that a YouTuber had to get involved, and then the cops sided with Bricks and Minifigs saying that he was stalking. He says he has felony charges on him, and then that Bricks and Minifigs named the person who had the collection a plaintiff. And I'm just, there's something weird behind all this crap going on with them, and it's quite sad. I actually talked to one of the employees at Lego yesterday about that. Yeah, and he even thinks that it's crazy, and he said he's probably done there, not going back, because that's ridiculous, and that's horrible. That's utterly horrible. You know, the Bricks and Minifigs that open up by where I live, they just seem very, very sketchy. Yeah. Yeah, when you have people that aren't just good running businesses and this shit, you're gonna get thieves. And it's really sad. Don't trade in anything there. You know, their corporate is awful goddamn people. But I'm gonna grab my other Pepsi from the fridge here. I'll be right back. Enjoy the sounds of empty space for a minute. Oh, so a little bit of that one left. Welcome to my meditation class. Om. Pongo. Pongo, you're supposed to say, okay, thank you. Count to 100. I can hold my breath for a minute. Literally. I start needing air about 50 seconds in. My wife is in the truck, Ethan. Longest minute ever is when you do a plank. I find you get the biggest breath of air to hold is when you yawn. The deepest. Woo. That piece. Alright, another fun part here, y'all. Like I said, if you're new on my stream, please subscribe if you like Legos. I try to buy the fancier ones to do on here whenever I'm not driving a truck and not going crazy in it. Just came up with the best video idea. How to sell farts in a jar. Oh, that too. Get bigger. Wizard King, welcome back. How are you? Long time see my stuff. Oh, okay. All good. You're fine. I just realized I don't have the funds for a car for everybody. Well, then you shouldn't make those claims, Pongu. What have I told you? I mean, you didn't say what kind of car. I mean, you could have said Hot Wheel. So... Give them a Hot Wheel, yeah. I had a party, sorry, Wizard King. Just had a party, a few mates, because officially 1 year on my channel, so I thought, well, awesome. Wizard King, congrats. Alright, let's add the tail lights. Alright, got that done there. They couldn't just print these pieces, you know? Oh my god, normal Lego. But Pongu, you there still? If you're still there, Pongu, I have a lovely story to tell for story time. Let me know if anybody wants to hear my story time about trucking. If you're watching my stream, I'm making Dominic Toretto's Charger from Fast and the Furious. I'm on bag 8 of 12. That side, okay. Even hello. Alright, got that little side done, a quarter panel. Alright. Almost done with bag 8 here, y'all. Why that sounded like an intro to a song? Right. Ethan, tell her I said hello back. I don't know, Ethan. On that. This is the quickest I'm getting a Lego set done, though. I'm glad I started this thing last night. Nope, come here. Alright, got both fenders done on the back. Oh, there's tissue. There's one left. Wow, imagine that. If you're watching my stream, hello. I'm making Dominic Toretto's Charger RT.
Hello there.
Hang on, I'm texting. Right. All right. Let me move the camera that way a little bit. Fix my belt.
Hello there.
She's out. Welcome back, Bacon. How was the clarinet lesson, I suppose? What you want to. But, I'm on bag 9. Oh yeah, it's coming along. They're Bacon. Yui? Huh? Assad, hello. Welcome back. It is. It's pretty cool. I'm on bag 9 of 12. Yes, it is. I like Technic a lot just because they don't get destroyed in my truck. And some of the builds are just better. It's the sets, you know, whatever Technic is. I want to get the Caterpillar loader with the bucket arm. You know, I'd love to get that. Yeah, it is. Oh God, there goes Kevin's chili. See what happened with the... Oh God, he stopped. He might have passed out, to be honest. Riverfront, buddy, you there? Steve, welcome in. I am working on Dominic Toretto's Dodge Charger. I started this thing last night while watching Vegas and the Hurricanes play because our team suck, including Dylan effing Larkin. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this thing's pretty goddamn cool. Maybe he went to get more drinks. Maybe. I'm just upset this is only Diet Pepsi in this bottle. Dude. Like, working engine. Steve, I thought I was honestly upset when how I found out Claude Lemieux died. You know, and I am so upset because him and Darren McCarty are two of the reasons I love hockey. But Dylan Larkin's spoiled little rich ass plays his heart out in the Olympics, comes back and just takes a shit. I am so fed up with Dylan Larkin now. I gave him a chance. I truly gave him a chance to like him. But now I'm going to have a lot of Dylan Larkin shit to sell. So if anybody's a Detroit Red Wing fan or Dylan Larkin fan or whatever team he goes to, let me know. I have a Funko Pop signed by him and I have a whole bunch of shit signed by him. I'm just disappointed. I am so goddamn disappointed. I don't even know what to say, Steve. Drunk at the time. Yeah, no, I know. Cheese and bacon. Ethan on TikTok. Hello. But Steve, I'm a loss for words. The Tigers suck. Well, no, it doesn't fuck with anybody, you know. Everybody. I mean, I'm so sick of every March the Red Wings shit. Like, what the F is the problem? You can play all year, but then you just stop playing? Like, what the hell is going on? I don't know. I don't know, Steve. I'm at the point where, besides a few of my Red Wing memorabilia items, I might just be selling a lot of shit. Just because I am so... Yeah. You know, like Gostisbehere and the other guy in the Hurricanes were Red Wings, and now they're on the Hurricanes. You know, I hope they win the cup. I really hope the Hurricanes do. Like Steve. I know what's going on. I know what Steve Yzerman, what he's doing. I don't know. I don't know who to put the blame on. What do you think, Bulbasaur? Who should we put the blame on for the Red Wings sucking? Who? Larkin! Larkin! You hear that? He even said Larkin, Steve. I know, I seen it, Ethan. Ow. No, I seen it. Yeah, I seen it, Ethan. No, yeah, it's not, but, you know, the thing is, Yzerman built a team in Tampa Bay. He built a great, Assad, thank you. He built a great team in Tampa Bay that won 2 cups, damn near 3 in a row, or whatever. And those teams had heart. They honestly, cheese the bacon, yes. Yeah, man. No, he's not. Larkin's not the only problem. He's honestly not. He's not. But something needs to happen. Something needs to happen. I don't know. But if he's going to be traded, I don't know. If he's traded, Steve, and then we make the playoffs next year, you know, you know, we'll know what the problem was and the issue, you know. Yeah. You know, like Darren McCarty said the other day, that women's sports team that's supposed to be in Detroit will probably win whatever championship before the Red Wings ever win a cup. And I don't think he was high when he said that. I think he was perfectly honest. It is a shame. Look at like how many wins did we have? 43. There were so many teams that had the right around the equivalent of wins we had, and a couple of them made the playoffs, a couple of them didn't. I'm fed up. You know, it's the same old Red Wings. Same old Red Wings. And who does he say the problem is? I didn't. That's the only part of the Woodward Facebook page stream I seen of him. Bacon, I'm not disagreeing. Why do I suddenly want to buy a Dodge Charger? Because you want to buy it, and then you want to tell Lego to follow me and pay me to build their Legos. That's why, Assad. When you go into the store, you'll tell them like a fat guy named Wolverine State Trucker sent you to buy the Dodge Charger. And they go, who the hell is that? Then you'll show them my YouTube page, and they go, oh, we should sponsor him so he can retire from driving truck, because if another person cuts him off, he's going to go cuckoo. Kind of like Taron Egerton in that Netflix movie. But yes, I blame both Steve, like Steve Yzerman and him, because, you know, Yzerman didn't do shit at this year's trade deadline at all. He didn't. He brought back Peter fucking Mrazek and somebody else, and that's all he did, which was shit. He didn't do anything. Like, these new players play for the goddamn money. They don't want the cup. They want the money. Until they get past that, you know? What? This is the end of the road for me. What do you mean? Well, all the ones are dying. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Straight up, Steve. Straight effing up. And it's like I'm not a bandwagon fan. See ya, Bacon. I'm not a bandwagon fan, but when your team has sucked for so goddamn long, you just can't cheer anymore. Yeah. Like when maybe Larkin should also think that the Pistons have had more playoff games in a building that was made for you. And it's been 10 goddamn years. Next year will be 10 mother effing years since they've opened Little Caesars Arena. And not one goddamn playoff game for the Red Wings. How many for the Pistons? Maybe the Red Wings should move, you know? And also, I think Chris Ilitch should get off his stupid ass and put some money out there to finish the outside of the Meyer entrance by Harry's. Well, yeah. That whole like structure by the parking garage is just the metal sitting there. Chris Ilitch needs to get off his stupid ass and do something, and take a lesson from his fucking father, because I'm just sick of it, man. You know, I get it. I'm not a hockey player. I'm not an NHL owner. I'm not any of that. I'm a fat trucker making Legos on YouTube. But when you have dedicated fans and ink your goddamn logo into their skin forever, something need to change. Something need to change like a poopy diaper. Thank you. Alright, that's what the front's looking like. Yourself some credit. Well, I would, but I'm about to go make some French bread pizzas here in a little bit. Steve, V8. Yeah. 2 weeks ago, I was west of Nashville on I-40. Oh, jam, I'm making Dominic Toretto's Charger. I was west of Nashville on I-40. I got off exit 188 for the Petro. I waited about 2 minutes because there was no light there to make my left. And when I finally did, I had some jackass in a white King Ranch Ford fly by me in the oncoming traffic lanes, get in front of me and brake check me hard. So then he got onto the right side of us, and I had to stop, or our trailer would have taken him out. He was on the shoulder. I don't know. I don't think I did a video on it. I've been so pissed the last 2 weeks, I haven't really done a video on it. So then this idiot, he was one of three things. He was already on his phone. He was calling my company for telling them something I did that I didn't do. Or he was calling the cops. So then, as I made the left to go into the truck stop, he pulled into the animal hospital and was still like recording me or something. So then I called the cops. I think he seen that and he left. So when the cops got there, I told him what happened. The cop was like, "Do you remember the plate?" I'm like, I said it to the operator, but I was a bit too hysterically pissed off to remember it myself. He's like, "Don't worry, there's a plate reader at that exit." I'm like, "Good." What's more funny is he had a plate on the front of his car that said U.S. Navy retired. No, I have all the respect in the world for veterans. I really do. I have veterans in my family. I have police officers in my family, firefighters in my family. And give you nothing but respect. But when you go and do something like that, even if I cut you off, what gives you the effing right to cut onto the wrong side of the road, on a bridge, then get in front of me and brake check me like you have nothing to lose? I have a deer guard on my truck that will send you to the fucking moon. And last 2 weeks, he could have picked the car up. Oh no, it was a King Ranch. I don't know what you mean. Sorry, Steve, I don't know what you mean. I'm stupid here. I mean, stolen valor is a pretty shitty thing to do. I mean, it was a novelty plate too, so, but when you have identifiable stuff on your vehicle, I wouldn't suggest doing it. That's like me doing that purposely to somebody in my semi. But and just the amount of stupid shit that's happened, I've had 4 things on our Peterbilt that have gone wrong in the last 2 weeks. I've had an inverter go out in our truck, a brake chamber, a headlight, which I thought it was the whole housing, so that got replaced. And then we had a bolt go through our tire from our own shop getting our inverter replaced. So I have just mentally have lost it. That movie with Taylor Edgerton and Charlize Theron or whatever, where he's doing the dance and he goes, "Ah, that's me the last 2 goddamn weeks." And I'm just, I'm at my breaking point with trucking and the people. I get it. Not all truckers are great. They're not. I get it. But when you have cameras like I do in my truck, and then you do something stupid, good luck trying to get a jury to agree with you when it's on fucking camera. Hello, welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. Dominic Toretto's Dodge Charger RT from Fast and the Furious. Well, yeah, but then it goes on your record even if it's not your fault. And that's what people don't get is if you're all willy-nilly willing to brake check a semi, Emmett. Oh, Emmett. Okay, sorry, that's what I thought. It was just a 3. Sorry, Emmett. Like, we have a DECA report, and your accidents go on there, even if it's not your fault, and companies can use that against you. And I mean, if you have nothing to lose by brake checking a semi, good luck if you live. And that's not a threat. That's just honesty. Oh, Emmett, just, I'm a truck driver, if you didn't know already, and it's just people that like to, brake check you, you know? If you have nothing to lose, go do it to somebody else. Yeah, this happened about a week and a half ago, but, I'm just sick of people taking chances and being stupid in front of us. And it's just frustrating. Like, really. Yeah, you know it is. Good day. Technic freaking destroyed me. There's sometimes, Emmett, I technically want to throw these at the wall, but I don't. Well, tried building a Lamborghini and I actually threw it at the wall. No joke, I believe you. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna take a break. I have bags 10, 11, and 12 to do, but I will be back. I just need a break. I've been on here for 3.5 hours damn near. So if you haven't subscribed, but I'll be back here in a little bit to finish this for sure. So everybody, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. But I'll be back. Give me a little bit.